Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to use the City of Sun Prairie's Parks, Recreation, and Forestry Department's new volunteer management program, Volunteer Matters. First, we will head to the website by searching for volunteersunprairie.com. On this page, you will be able to scroll through and see all available opportunities. Let's say you heard that somebody had a great time volunteering at the museum. You would go down to this listing and click Learn More to see what kinds of projects are available. This will take you to the museum's page, where you will get some more details, and as you scroll down the page, you will see a calendar as well as a list of all the different shift opportunities. Let's say I've always wanted to be a museum docent volunteer. I will come to the right and click Volunteer. This will give me more information about this specific listing. However, I can't sign up until I have an account. At the bottom of the page, there is this button. It says Register Now. We will click this to begin an application. I will fill out my personal information. And please note, this application will be completed once and will make it easy to sign up for other opportunities like the Let Us Dream Garden or Park Stewardship later on. Once your application is complete and you've signed the waiver and code of conduct, staff will receive a notification to review your profile. Keep an eye on your email that you registered using for updates and next steps. While you are able to sign up for shifts, and you can see here that because I clicked that volunteer button, I am signed up for that shift, you'll see you may be missing a required credential. In this case, I am missing museum onboarding. Museum staff will reach out to you via email to set up an appointment to complete this museum onboarding. After this meeting, they will go ahead and approve your account, and you can begin signing up for opportunities that fit your schedule. If you wanted to sign up for Volunteer Matters without having a specific assignment, you can go to the same website, volunteersunprairie.com, click on Log In, and still reach that Register Now button. I have now had my onboarding meeting with museum staff, and I'm ready to sign up for different types of volunteer opportunities. Now let's say I want to be a museum collections care volunteer, and my shift here says that it is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. However, I can't make it to the museum until 12 p.m. I will still go ahead and click Volunteer, and in the comment section, I am able to add a note saying, "Will arrive at noon." This will be visible to staff members who will be able to plan accordingly. I will then sign up, and I will be set to go, but on the right side here, I will see my note that I will arrive at noon. Set shifts are not the only way I can volunteer with the museum. If I continue to scroll down the page, I will see what are called positions. Here we have the Museum Collections Team volunteer opportunity, Research Volunteer, and Exhibit Team volunteer opportunities. Let's say I want to be a research volunteer. All of these options should have a meeting with staff prior to signing up so that you know exactly what project you're working on. So as a research volunteer, I will click Volunteer, and I will again have this comment space. Now in this case, I will not put what time, but instead will put what project I'm working on. So let's say I am researching Sun Prairie schools. I will go ahead and sign up, and then I will need to come down to self-report my hours. Every time you work on this project, you will need to submit your hours manually. To do so, I will click this button, Submit Hours, and then I will just follow the prompts to submit what date I worked on, what I did for the project. I'll say collected photos, and then how many hours I worked. I'll say I worked 3 hours. I will then save my entry. You will then be able to look back and see how many hours you have put into this project. Let's say I'm having a great time volunteering with the museum and I'm looking for other ways to volunteer. I see the lettuce dream garden and it seems interesting to me, so I'll go ahead and click Learn More. A lot of this page will look very similar. A lot of introductory information, shifts, positions, but something new is a task. This is similar to a position in that you can do it on your own time. However, there is a due date for each task. So let's say I sign up to be a waterer and I go through and weed in the garden, and I need to complete this by May 20th. I will click Volunteer, but again, I need to have the required credentials completed. That is where I would click Apply Now, and then I will wait for Eva, as listed here, to reach out to talk about an onboarding session. After we go through this session, it will be much like it was in the museum's page, where I will be able to sign up freely and then complete my task on my own time. For now, I will just go back and look for other opportunities I'm interested in, or I can go to my profile and review how many hours I've spent volunteering, or consider what other kinds of things I'm interested in going through the project catalog. We encourage you to take some time to explore the website and find out how it can best serve you. For example, to the left here we have our search box. In here you can search by keyword, dates, or particular parks. Let's say I live closest to Thoreau Park. I will select that park and click Search, and it will show me any projects that include it as a location. To return to the project catalog as a whole, I can either click in the left column, or I can clear my selection here and click Search again. Thank you so much for being a volunteer with the City of Sun Prairie. We greatly appreciate everything you contribute to the community. If you have any feedback or questions, please reach out and contact city staff. We can be reached at REC at cityofsunprairie.com or at museum@cityofsunprairie.com. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.